Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to episode 3 of Flying the Caribbean. And right here I am in Elbow Cay, Bahamas. If you remember, in the last episode we flew around Grand Bahama and looked at Cooper's Castle. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to fly this Mini 500 helicopter over to Elbow Reef Lighthouse. That was the third point of interest shown in the Caribbean update trailer, and that's what we're going to check out today. And I just walked out of the building, went in there and something to drink and a snack. So yeah, we're ready to go. So let's go ahead and climb aboard this Mini 500. And also, there is another point of interest just south of Elbow Reef Lighthouse. We're going to take a look at that too. It's called Breezy Palms. Now, that looks like it's a resort. You know, I looked it up. It said it's a resort. So we're going to take a look at that too. So let's go ahead and get aboard the helicopter here. Have a seat. Close the door. And get everything started up, which won't be very long because it's a pretty simple little helicopter to fly. Generators on, no dome light. Beacon light, nav light, as always. No landing light. Okay. And I'm going to show you the flight here. And as you can see right here, it says Breezy Palms. We're going to fly and check that out first. We're going to check out, so, you know, a little bit of, you know, it's really short. From here, it's only like about a 5 nautical mile distance. Really short flight. So we're going to fly out south a little bit too. Probably look at some of the areas. Some never flown around Elbow Cay. So we're going to take a look at that too, alright? And that'll be good. Okay, let's keep that tablet open. And let's let it start searching for satellites. And let's get our fuel pump on. Fuel valve open. Close that fuel valve guard because I don't want to accidentally hit that, you know, so we definitely don't want to do that while we're in the air, okay? Not in a helicopter. You lose your engine, you're in deep trouble. Okay. All right. Altimeter set. And let's go ahead and get it started now. The rotor brake, want that unlocked. Oh, also, while I'm thinking of it, let's get the transponder on. All right, let's hit our starter and ready to go. Clear prop. Make sure they know to stay away. I mean, this would be no joke with a helicopter if you're getting in the area, rotary area. So, all right. And we got our satellites starting up. You know, I gotta raise the volume as we starting up planes and helicopters. Love the smoke coming out the exhaust when it gets cranked up. This is a stock livery. It comes with the helicopter. Nothing extra downloaded or anything. This livery is called Wave. And you know, that's a nice looking plane over here. I've never seen that livery before. I think that's one I downloaded also from God Friends. I believe that's custom livery for that plane. I check that out. Because you know, if you see it here, then it's custom livery. I can almost smell the exhaust fumes coming from this helicopter. All right, looking good. We got a good start. It's settling back down here, RPM, so we're ready to go. Let's get on over there and check it out. Now, what I'm going to do once we get to this Elbow Reef Lighthouse, I'm going to land and we'll get a little closer to it, you know. All right. Let's go ahead and go. Go ahead and come on this way. Oops, a little bit shaky there. So I get going. But I'm pretty comfortable with flying this helicopter. I haven't had any issues, you know. It's been a few days since I've flown it, but if you see on my channel, I did fly it quite a bit, you know, since I got it. So we get across right over here, and you can see Elbow Cay is just right there. So right out here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly further down to the south point, and we're going to take a look at what's down there. It looks like there's probably going to be nothing, maybe a strip of sand, if that. One thing you can see really good out this helicopter, it's great for sightseeing. Some beaches down below. And where we took off at there, I believe that is the far east side of Grand Bahama. I think I'm trying to look at the map and pay attention to the helicopter here. Yeah, that's what that is. I believe. Or not, I don't know. Oh. You don't want to look down. Let's not do that, you know. It's not like I have a plane here on autopilot, so okay, let's not do that. I could probably look it up a little better as we land and tell you where that was at, but it's kind of hard to just check the map right now. It's best to, instead of looking on my actual device here, is to zoom out here. Yeah, I believe that's the far east part of Grand Bahama, but I could be wrong. So yeah, look, it looks like there is a lot of beaches down here. Just, it's a thin strip. There's hardly anything to it. Let's get our speed back up. We're plenty high enough. We don't need to go any higher than that. At least the way I fly the helicopters, it's pretty much, it's, you know, hands-on, you know. You ain't gonna be folding your hands, your arms, and just flying with this. You know, that you can set, there's a way to set the trim, you know, and things like that. You can trim it up pretty good. Supposedly somewhat hands-off, but I haven't tried it yet, you know. I'm not too advanced. I'm comfortable with flying it as I do it, but I'm not too advanced with helicopters to begin with, because it can be said that I just started flying them when I got this Mini 500. I flew the other ones a little bit, but not much. Yeah, some, you know, nice beaches down here, but other than that, I don't see a whole lot else. So, good place to maybe do some bush landing here. Bush flying, like around here. You can land here, you can land here. I started to use the double ender for this. That would have been pretty interesting too. But, yeah, we're going to mix it up where we're using different aircraft to do these flights. Look at that. That's a nice shot. And the thing about a helicopter, if you ever want to kind of take a good look at the area, you can just hover in one spot and just go exterior and just look all over the place. Okay, so now first stop is going to be right up here, and that's going to be Breezy Palms Resort. Since I've seen it really close to Elbow Reef Lighthouse, I figured why not stop here? I mean, I'm only a couple of miles away. No sense in breaking that into 2 videos. The only reason why I'll break it into another episode is because that way I try to keep it where it's a reasonable time. I try not to go too much over 30 minutes if possible, but you know, sometimes it's kind of hard to avoid that. There's just so much to see and do and look at, you know, around these places, especially now that it's updated. You know, and I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if some of this terrain and all of this has been updated as well. It may have been. I don't think it's not just point of interest that's been added here in this update. There was other things too, and water mask in certain areas and stuff like that. So I'm thinking they're putting a lot of this stuff in. They updating this stuff. And this Flight Simulator, I think a lot of it's going to be in Flight Simulator 2024. So I think a lot of the features they're adding is probably newer features. They can kind of test it and see how it works. I could be wrong. I never read anything about that, but that's what I'm thinking, you know. Okay, so we are coming near Breezy Palms Resort. So I'm going to start descending a little bit so we can take a look at it closer. Because we are now up to, like, you know, close to 2,000 feet. So let's go ahead and come down some. I could land here if I want, but I'm not going to do that because we're just going to check it out. We'll get on over to the Elbow Reef Lighthouse, and that's where I'm going to land. But it would really be a whole lot of effort to land just right here. There's room. There's enough room. So let's get it slowed down some. Get it to where it's going to be hovering a little bit. Yep, I have to say it's a nice day in the Bahamas. No doubt. And you can see a good view of the resort just right here. Just at this point, we're only 1,000 feet, so yeah. Let's get a little closer in on it. I like to set it where we're just kind of looking right at it, you know, so that would be nice. Watch we don't start descending too quick, man. I learned real quick with these helicopters, you don't want to be doing that. You know, you start descending too quick, guess what's going to happen? You know, once it gets that descent like that, you know, I don't care if you push your collective all the way 100%, pull it all the way, you're going to keep dropping and dropping and dropping until you just fall into the water, you know. Like we're doing right now. Almost. God, that was close. You see what I mean? You see what I mean, okay? So, I don't know what causes that, but, you know, just keep in mind, I'm not a helicopter pilot, as I mentioned before. Okay, so that was scary. We could have lost it. We could have lost it just like that, you know. So I like flying this helicopter though. So there we go. This is the Breezy Palms Resort, and this blue building kind of stands out, doesn't it? So I think that whole area covers it. You got these tall palm trees and that out there. Alright, so now let's go ahead and get up now. But as you saw right there, that's an example of what I meant. You know, sometimes, obviously, something I'm doing wrong, you know, because it's happened from time to time. I mean, I thought we were going down right there. I'm glad. Okay, so guess what? We get to see the Elbow Reef Lighthouse. All right, so that's a good thing. And it's a really, really nice out here. Look at this. Let's try to go ahead and get it slowed down a little bit. We can take a better look. Swing it on over. So it's not much to Elbow Cay, as you can see. It's just all along here, all this way, and all over here. I hope I'm not making you all dizzy. So there you go. The lighthouse is gonna be right down there on a point. So, well, not totally on a point. I think it's like right here. You can see it right here. Okay. Which I'm not sure why it's right there. It seems like a strange place for it to be. But that's where it's at. We have 3,000 feet, so let's go ahead and drop that down some. If any of you all have tips for flying helicopters, and not just the Mini 500, just let me know. Why does it do that sometimes? You see how I saw it slowing down? I was having my collector was still at 40%. But for some reason, man, it was starting to drop on me. And you notice how it was shaking? Like, yeah. Sorry, I'm still a bit traumatized from that. So, yeah. You know. And look at the Elbow Reef Lighthouse. I think what we're going to do is, I hope I don't have that situation again. You know, it's got me afraid to land this thing. I've landed it so many times and it's been done well, you know, no problems. But I don't know, it just sometimes unexpectedly it does that. I have that issue. All right, so we don't need this. We can close this, give us a better view. All right, and let's start descending. I'm going to land like right out here, or maybe right here. I'm not sure where I'm going to land. Somewhere right there. There's a lot of some big yachts out here and stuff, and boats around and everything. All right, so a bunch of vacation homes and the Bahama life, huh? All right, let's turn around here, and let's kind of crowded down there, huh? Is that cars? It almost looks like that's a boatyard, right? Again, we're watching the collective and watching our descent speed, okay? Because that looks like boat trailers. You see how it's doing? You hear it? I don't like that sound. And we still descending awfully quick. And what the heck? We're going down. Why is it doing this? Hello, let's get some altitude here. What are you doing? Is the governor? What the hell, man? I can't not get this thing. Damn. I'm getting scared here. I'm going to have to cut this video short. All right, let me see. All right, let's try this again. Okay, man, it just. I mean, I promise I can fly this helicopter. I had a lot of good flights with it. Okay. Let me take a deep breath here and try this over, okay? I'm glad I had some altitude. Let's just say I'm really glad I had altitude under me when that happened. I'm not looking to give these vacationers here in the Bahamas, you know, a crash scene, you know. That, I don't think anyone wants to see that right now. Alright, let's go ahead and come on down. This looks good. Make sure we're nice and stable. Everything looks good. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and come back on the collective. It's got me scared to go any lower than 45. I mean, I don't know. It's like winding down and getting out of control. Maybe, you know, 1,000 is the fastest it should come down, I guess. I mean, that's what I'm thinking. I think I'm just coming down too quick. You know, I'm a little higher than I normally am. I'm just going to keep my eye on the descent rate. And I've landed this helicopter a countless number of times right on the spot without any issues. But every now and then I run into that problem. So I must be doing something wrong. But, hey, is that... one of that's helicopter pads? It could be. Or, I don't know. Building. No, I think that's a building. But that is nice. This lighthouse. And look at the scenery. Just, it's really, really nice out here. So yeah, if you haven't flown around Elbow Cay, you might want to give it a shot. You know, not bad out here. It sure will be different from doing it yourself rather than watching a video, I'm sure. But at least this will give you. Oh, we losing it. We lose it again. Maybe it's the length. Maybe I'm just doing that too long. I don't know, but damn. I'm pretty confident, but I'm going to admit, I'm not going to lie, I'm losing a little bit of confidence right now. This is supposed to be a touring flight. We ain't supposed to be running into these kind of issues, you know, so. But when I land this helicopter and I get out of it, I'm going to tell you what, I will be kind of happy. My collector's only at 48, and man, she's not wanting to even come down yet. That's good. Let's try it in bursts, see what happens. Let me just try to control my descent rate, that's all. That light is blinking. So what is that light trying to tell me? Is it about to fail? Something about to fail on me? So yeah, is that heliports? I can't tell. I said at first it was a building, but it looks like it could be. Well, I mean, I don't think it is. It doesn't have, you know, the markings of a heliport. No, don't you dare start dropping on me, okay? And I apologize for the lengthy landing right here, but I'd rather land and take a while and then just try to land quick and have a problem. And we're starting to drop, we're starting to drop, we're starting to drop. We're dropping. I got my thing on full, man. You see what happens? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. I've never had this much trouble landing. I'll try to do it again here. It could be something with this, you know, this governor, but I've always had that on. Let's get this chopper down. How about that? Let's see. Trying to land a helicopter. Oh, we going down. We are going down. I'm pretty sure we're going down now. I'm pretty sure. Damn. Alright, let's just try to ease it down at this point. I thought for sure my mind was questioning whether I had a life insurance policy or not right there. Alright. I mean, I can't even enjoy the sight of this lighthouse because of this helicopter, you know, struggling trying to get it landed here. I shouldn't say this helicopter because it's not the helicopter's fault. I can promise you it's not. I know I'm not doing something right here, but I don't want to mess up anyone's boats either. If I keep my collective at 55%, man, I can't see having a problem landing at that. But we're not descending if I do that. You know, I probably could land on top of those buildings, but I don't think it's made for that. Let's move a little bit here. Over some. And you know, I think we're probably going to get it landed. See if we can hover a little bit in spot. I don't want to hit these wall things. Oh, no, I got plenty of room. So yeah, we are going to see the Elbow Reef Lighthouse. Let's go back here. I can almost swear it looks like I'm going to hit that, but I'm far enough away. It just looks that way. Yeah, I think I'm going to land it now. I think I'm okay now at this point. Got room right here. We're just a little closer than what I wanted to be to that, so we got room though. Alright, I think we're going to land here. And there you go. I did it. Okay, so now let's go ahead and got plenty of room. I'm going to walk over there to that lighthouse and take a look. And my nerves are shot. Okay, so I'm going to have to take a break from this helicopter. So let's go ahead now and we're going to shut it down. And first off, let's put our fuel pump off and close our fuel valve. There is a little flight manual, I think, that comes with the helicopter. I never even looked at it yet, so I need to do that. It might be a good idea. Let's let it spool down a little bit. Let's put our rotor brake on, and I'm going to turn my batteries off and everything. Switch is off. Let's let it spool down a little bit before we get the door open. Yeah, I thought I was going to be able to just kind of pull right on in here, land an area of my choice. I mean, I've did it probably like at least 8 out of 10 times in the past, so I don't know what my problem was today, but I had issues, okay? Alright, so helicopter shut down. Let's go ahead and step out. This door closed. You know what? I'm kind of glad. It makes me feel good looking at this helicopter and knowing it's still in one piece. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look here. Closer look at this lighthouse. Okay, so this is it. And yeah, we get a really good look at it here. That's a really nice lighthouse, isn't it? Really nice. Yeah, so that's a really nice location. I really like this. It's really cool. I mean, I like Elbow Reef, just period. I mean, look at this place. All right, so there it is. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please smash that like button. Drop a comment and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, thanks for watching, and bye for now.